Mr. Ramesh, who is our new technician, joined today. He does not know what is his work. So most of the time, what happens whenever there is a new appointment, even though he's qualified, what we say, नया है वो. So थोड़ा सा let's him aware about the environment. But why he's a qualified now? If you have a SOP, he can handle each and everything. Sometimes what happens here, he is not able to remember what are the steps involved in a centrifugation. So he did 6,000 rotation for 5 minutes or 5,000 rotation for 3 minutes. This is the common thing that happens. Similarly, our new automated machine is not working. How to manage? It's a common thing in lab, but if any new person is there, he is not able to manage that simple task. Similarly, there is some expert person who handles some complicated machine. So sometimes he may be sick. In that condition, again, we say that that person is qualified for a particular machine and he is only one can perform that operation. I can't. Why I can't? I'm also qualified. I can do that. But the result is that we don't have any SOP for particular procedure. So whatever the knowledge we have in our lab, we have to preserve that knowledge. And that is responsibility of organization. So that sometime what happens, there will be a promotion, there will be a transfer. So any expert person who transfer from one lab to another lab, what will happen? The knowledge will be kept. So it is a responsibility of a particular organization to preserve that knowledge in a form of SOP, whatever the knowledge, whatever the experience he learned during his tenure, we can store that knowledge, and that knowledge can be stored in a form of this. That is the responsibility of SOP, and every organization, that is the responsibility of organization. So they have to consider this. So why is there no SOP? So SOP, as we know that it is a document. As we know, whether you want to prepare some food, there is some recipes there, so that the quality of food is maintained. Similarly, in our lab, we want quality, and that quality will come if we have a good SOP. So what is SOP? These are the document that include the step-by-step instruction so that the lab staff meticulously follow when performing a procedure. So these SOPs are compiled by laboratory management to help lab staff to carry out system complex routine operations. So number of SOPs can be written. For example, describing laboratory method, whatever the laboratory methods we are using that, we can prepare SOP for that. Similarly, handling instrument, equipment, and machines, we can prepare SOPs for that. Similarly, for safety precautions. So, suppose you are handling some, suppose you are doing radioimmunology. It is a complicated thing. But if we know that what are the complications may occur while handling that, while doing that test, if we are aware that we can prevent that mistake. Similarly, what are the steps involved in storing that data and when to destroy that? So there should be a SOP for, because whatever the document, whatever the test, whatever results are there, that is important. We have to store that for a long period of time. It may be per year, it may be, we depend upon the criteria. So we have what are the steps involved in storing the data and when to destroy that data. There should be a SOP for that. Similarly, for sample receiving, whenever we have what are the steps involved in sample collection, registration, can prepare SOP for that. Preparation of reagents is very important in lab, and it is for analytical method. If we are preparing reagent, if there is something wrong with the concentration, your result will be problematic. By testing sample and dealing with the complex, suppose there is a complaint from a patient, how to deal that complaint? Because suppose a new staff is there, he is not aware about anything, or a junior staff is there. So how to deal with the complaints? There should be a SOP for each and every complaint, because that complaint can be managed by senior person. But suppose senior person is not there, that complaint can be handled by junior also, if we have a good SOP for dealing with complaints. So we need SOPs for 9 weeks. SOP will facilitate communication. That is a well-done SOP that clearly communicate responsibility to the laboratory staff. SOP does not have to rely on the memories. Every time you don't have to rely on the memories, what to add, what to mix, for how much time you have to, for what is incubation period, how much time is the test will run. So every time you don't have to apply your brain. Because that will create stress, and stress is responsible for n number of things. So if you have a session, whatever the steps are there, you can follow that and your task will be get completed easily. An SOP which helps in increase productivity. What's the main aim of manager? To increase productivity. If you are doing that, if you are doing any test in a short period of time, so that our lab can introduce new tests, so that the list of tests will increase and ultimately the productivity will increase. And again, it will save your time, and every time you have not to retain stuff. If any new test is there, we normally retain that stuff. But if you have SOP, every time you have to not retain that stuff and not have to remind them what needs to be done every time. Then SOP also facilitates cross training, so that one person knows everything, so he can train that other. We can train his colleagues. And sometimes someone is on vacation, or maybe because of sick, because of some disease. In that condition, our SOP will help. SOP which indicate compliance can be used as a part of personal program or training. Suppose you want to train in that condition, if you have SOP is there, you can easily train your staff. SOP are also essential for the performance evaluation. If you have a proper SOP is there, even though your lab staff is not following SOP, is not doing tests accurately, in that condition, you can, the manager or the director can take strict action against that technician. And he can take disciplinary action or termination action. SOP will also help lab staff to support each other, so that they can learn new thing also with SOP, and they will help in managing a simple task. SOP which helps in creating a safer work environment. As we know that there are some complicated, dangerous things there, and in SOP, on SOP, it is clearly written that while doing this particular procedure, you have to take precautions. So you will be vigilant at that time, so that whatever the accidents may happen during that handling that machine or collection of samples, that can be reduced by following SOP. It is also valuable for the project activity. Suppose you have planned some project and you want to complete that project in a short period of time, so that in that condition, SOP will help. For any project activity or for any routine activity, you should create your own SOP. SOP that will come, in SOP you will give some time limit, and that project that will get completed within that time limit. This approximately it will get completed. It also saves your time and reduces your work effort. So every time you're not applying your brain, your memory, you're not stressing your brain, so that it will ultimately save your time and it also reduce your work effort. SOP is frequently used as a checklist by inspector during auditing process. As we know that if you want to get accreditation, certification, in that condition, the inspector always asks for SOP. It is in their checklist. SOP is very important role in legal defensibility. Sometimes some patient may file a case against him, but you can defend that we have followed all strict protocols, all SOPs, every test was done under supervision, everything was there proper. So you can't say you can, in that case, in that condition, you can defend. What is the roadmap of SOP? So here we will discuss under intro, format, title, and process. First of all, we will see in intro overview. So type of SOPs, that is SOPs for equipment, SOPs for analysis, and SOPs for procedure. So SOPs for equipment. So In this, there should be for calibration, this should be for operation, and this should be for maintenance. Similarly, this should be for analysis. In analytical phase, there's a preparation of reagent, there's a preparation of sample, perform test analysis, and quality control. And in procedure, it ranges from collecting the blood sample to cleaning the laboratory, to everything from starting to end, from collection of blood sample to how to clean that whatever the glasses, whatever the liquids are using for that particular sample, that comes under the comes under procedure. So if you have a proper written data in the form of SOP, that is helpful. Then what is the writing style? When you are preparing SOP, it should be simple and concise. There should be no long paragraph or essay type in it. It should be a simple and concise. And abbreviated step by step instruction. 1 to 10, not 1, 5, 10. So we put that in check. It should be in step by step manner and easy to read format. As as each advance, as we know that there is a vision problem is there. So always your font should be visible and easy to read format. And the information should be clear and unambiguous, not overly complicated. Don't put any complicated word in SOP. So SOP, you will go to search what is the meaning of that particular word. It should be available in local language. Suppose if SOP for basic material, biomedical hazard, biomedical material, in that condition, it is mostly handled by class 4 worker. So he is not able to understand English. So you can prepare SOP in his local language. Maybe Hindi, Marathi, depend upon the type of state or depend upon the language which he can understand. So it will be available in local language also. While writing SOP, use present verb tense like add, mix, incubate, and the term you should not be used. Like you incubate, you mix it, you add it. Don't use that term. It is implied. For example, you should not add. You should now add 1 ml and then you mix. You should vertex. It put a number in it. It is of no use. Simply you can write add 1 ml and vertex. You can easily understand. Sometimes you can use a flowchart. So that whatever steps are there, you can follow it out in the step-by-step manner. And you can select your font size and margin. Ideally, SOP should be written such a way that perfect class students should easily understand. Even though he is not able to perform any procedure, but he can understand. I have to add, I have to mix, I have to measure. He can simply understand. The language of that SOP should be simple. So it should be simple language. Then notice the front page. That is the format here. The front page is a title page. This is the title page. Here, what is the cover page where you can write the lab name and lab unit. Then next one is the title. What procedure you are going to perform. Here is a thyroid profile. Then code number, it is SOP identification number. It is unique for each SOP according to test. And at the end, in front page, on front page, you have to write who prepared that SOP, who revised that, who approved that. It's a revision is there, what is the annual review is there. You have to write name, signature, and date. This is the front page of or cover page of SOP. Then what is the table of content? The next page is the table of content, in which you can write what is the content of that, what is the content of that SOP. So there are some styles are recommended. What is the ISO style? It is an international organization for standardization. And CNSR style, it is a clinical and laboratory standard institute. So you can follow any style you want. Then SOP text item may vary according to the purpose of writing SOP. It varies. All SOPs are not same. Every SOP is a unique one. So in that general items here, First one is the title. Second one is the objective and scope. Then next one is any observations. Any complicated term is there, the definition of that term. Then task, who is going to perform task, what is the responsibility of that particular person, and accountabilities. What safety and environment, what precaution you have to take while performing that procedure in detail, document related to that procedure, any forms related to that procedure, references and appendices. So here, this is our first page, cover page, the name of lab, department, and here you can see that page 1 of 5. It means that total 5 pages are there, and this is the first page. The next page will be page 2 of 5. Next will be 3 of 5. Then your recipe data will be there, and the code number. Again, the revised by, approved by, you can write here. So what is the importance of code? As it is unique for every SOP. So here you can see the code of malaria microscopy. SOP is A04V03. A means it is an analysis. Here you are doing some analysis. And in that case, it is a 4th number. And V03 means it is a version, it is a revised size. Because it could be 01, next time it will be 02, and after third revision it will be 03. And the 1 and 2 you can remove from your your SOP list. So you can see the first item. If it is P is there, it means it is a procedure. A means it is an analysis, and if it is for instrument or an equipment, you can write E. This is the SOP number in group. Okay. Now here your title that clearly identifies the activity or procedure. What activity you are going to perform? Suppose SAR profile, lipid profile, anything you are doing, any malaria microscopy, midwife test, that thing you are to write in the title. Then describe the objective and scope, where you are able to describe the objective and scope of that particular test and to whom that SOP is applicable. Then list of activation, definition, and terms you are going to write. Then task responsibility, who is going to perform that task and who is responsible for a particular task. Safety environment. So in this section, you will describe the possible risk in the laboratory environment related to performing this procedure or working this equipment. You have to be vigilant while handling that particular instrument. Procedure in detail, what steps are involving, suppose it's phlebotomy, what precaution you will take, what thing you want to, what thing supposed to be there by collecting blood sample. Document related. So sometimes what happens is that the instrument is there. So in that instrument, there may be some package insert, there may be equipment material, there may be software manual is there. So you can add whenever there is a requirement. What forms, any forms related with that procedure is there, you can add any SOPs. Any references there from, we suppose there is procedure is there, any test is there, any analysis is there, from which you have taken that material, so you can write the references. That is in books or in, or it is from books or from journals. Any additional thing you can write here. Then technical SOPs for procedure. Suppose you are doing any procedure, so what are the what should be contained in that procedure? Here you will see. So procedure is mostly mostly represent the majority of lab SOPs written for any procedure inside the lab. For example, collecting blood sample, preparation of culture media, or staining peripheral lab smear. So all the procedures we do in a lab that comes under procedure SOP. Then for equipment SOP, where you can see this is a header, this is a common header for all SOPs. But for the equipment, here we are going to add some additional thing. In equipment, in point number 5, we will describe the piece of that particular equipment. And here we have added as we know that if any equipment is there, there is a calibration, there is a control, the maintenance is there. So you can write that SOP. Again, how to operate that equipment, you can write in an operation page. And what are the, if there is problem is there regarding that equipment, you can write problem solving. We can write that in the problem solving page. So this is the for equipment SOP. Now, by describing any equipment, you will write the name of equipment, type of equipment, brand, supplier, function, method, principle, measurement range, or if a photo, if it's there, you can add that photo in that SOP. Then startup procedure. So here you have to describe, you have to make some separate paragraph. What are the steps involved in how to start that equipment, how to open that instrument, how to handle that computer, how to do your analysis. Everything you can write here. Any calibration, any control, any maintenance, you can write here. This is all about equipment SOP. And if there is problem, suppose the most common error in that instrument, you can write and how to solve that error, you can write in a SOP. Next one is the analysis. So here again we have added some extra thing. So we have a principle, sample, equipment, supplies, reagent, chemicals, quality control, and procedure. So in first one, the principle of that test. Suppose you are doing some thyroid profile, you can write the principle there, the method, detection limit, specificity, reference value, describe how result must be interpreted. Next one is which type of sample we are going to use. It may be serum, it is a EDO, blood, military blood, hepatic plasma, how much amount of sample is required, what is storage condition, storage location, how much for how much duration we are going to store that sample. Everything you can write in a sample section. Then equipment and supplies, which type of equipment which are required for the particular analysis. So here you can first of all you describe your equipment. For example, you are doing ELISA test. So you describe your ELISA reader or equipment, washer, who supplied that washer equipment, refer the appropriate SOP if applicable, and whatever the material, extra material which is required for performing that procedure. For example, equipment test, where it is kept, in which room it is kept, you can write that. Depend upon your convenience. Which types of reagent you are going to use for that, and where it is stored, everything you can write here. What precaution you have to take, while handling reagent, while handling chemical, what should be the storage condition, what should be a storage location, everything you can write in a analysis SOP. Similarly, which type of quality control material you are using, and how many times you are running quality control, you can write in the analysis SOP. What procedures are involved in that analysis, you can write in big detail. What is the processing, how to process equipment, preparation of sample, control, equipment, and samples, everything you can write in a procedure, depend upon the type of test you are doing. Again, once the result is ready, who is going to authorize that result? First authorization, second authorization, who is going to import that result? How to archive that, how to store that, for how much duration you have to store that result, everything you should be written. And at the end, whatever the waste material which is produced by that equipment, how to dispose that, it should be written in a separate SOP. So you can use that SOP here also. Then what are the steps involved in the preparation of SOP? So who is going to write SOP? The single person is not, is not able to write SOP. It is not a single man task. Here you have to be a team. So the person who is experienced is only will help you. What are the pitfalls? What are the small things in your lab? He knows everything. He is only one who can tell you, and that experience can be preserved in the form of in a SOP format. So the person who should prepare the SOP, the person who is knowledgeable, and who is the most often perform the test, who knows best all the small details, and that makes the task perform optimally and can describe these in a SOP. So the person who is knowledgeable should be there, and who also knows the laboratory internal structure. Each and everything he knows, he's the right person will help in the preparation of SOP. So it is a team approach. It can be followed especially for multitask process where the experience of number of individuals are critical. Where suppose if the person who is doing PCR and he's doing PCR taking since many years, but it is not written in the form of PCR. So in that condition, whatever knowledge she has, what are the minor steps which are involved in a PCR, so that if suppose it is written in clear format, step-by-step manner, a new person can improve that technique with the good tips. He can write he can perform that procedure with some mistake will be there, but he can do that with a good, we can do that very easily if the SOP is there. And the SOP it is commonly written for the person who actually performed that work. So in first step is making a list of tests for suppose there are 10 tests in your lab. So make a list of that 10 tests, and who is responsible for first step? It is a quality project team in a cooperation with the laboratory manager. He is the first person. He is the first person who is involved in this first step. Then how SOP should be written? SOP should be written with a sufficient detail so that someone with a limited experience, without knowledge of that procedure but basic understanding, can use that SOP for analytic or any for analysis or for any equipment. He can use that SOP and can perform that task without any supervision. So how SOP should be written? So here you have to distribute the task. Spreading of tasks of writing SOP over a different staff member. It is not the single lab work as we already discussed. It's a group task which prevent overloading of one staff member with a huge amount of work. So that increase involvement and commitment of all staff members. Then once SOP is prepared, there should be some reviewer. Or probably what happens, suppose you write something, you're not able to see any mistake. You will say that it is a perfect, but it is not perfect. There should be some reviewer who can see that everything is written properly. And after that, once the SOP is drafted, it should be tested. Ideally, it should be tested that at the end the results are accurate. You are written only SOP and if it is not tested, it means that it's an incomplete SOP. So ideally, it should be reviewed, it should be performed, and after that, it is a finalized. So there is some event director, quality assurance officer is there, who do revision and approval. And after revision and approval, they should sign it. It means that that particular SOP is reviewed and approved by the management. Then frequency of review. How frequently can you do that? It depends upon the test, depends upon the laboratory. Ideally, it should be done within 6 months, 1 year, depend upon your need. Suppose you are using SOP and you found that SOP something is missed. So it will need to go for revision and you have to update that. And that update, while after updating, after reviewing, you have to write that when it is updated and why it is updated. If SOP describes a procedure that is no longer followed, it should be withdrawn. Unnecessarily, it should not keep SOP is not commonly used, so you can withdraw that SOP from your current file and you can store for historical purpose, or sometimes what happens that SOP may be used for research purpose by a researcher. So you have to store that SOP because you invested a lot of time for the printed SOP, and it should be stored. The reviewing procedure should be simple and should not be cumbersome. It should take less time. It should not be cumbersome, and so that it will encourage timely review. Then checklist. Now most of the time what happens, the SOP is there, and ideally with SOP there should be a checklist, should be there. Most of the time what happens, the person who is operating or who is doing any analysis, they think that I am very expert and I don't need any checklists. But ideally, even though don't feel ashamed that I am using checklist. The checklist is there that will show a return evidence that you have performed that procedure correctly. So the many activities you checklist and you have to follow that order so that at the end your action will be completed. And any checklist is there, you can add that checklist with every SOP. Every test SOP is there, at the end you can write checklist for the particular SOP. Document control is a separate session for document control. And how to apply SOP. So here, again, this is a short summary. First of all, what we will do, we will make a list of all the tests performed in the laboratory to know which SOP should be written. Then, choosing who is going to write that SOP. The person who is expert, he can write that SOP. Then, the task is assigned then, explain the procedure of writing SOP, to use the protocol for writing analysis SOP in the master SOP. Now, every SOP, suppose you are doing for analysis SOP, there is a SOP for that SOP also. The SOP given the SOP hota hai. So, how to write SOP? There is also SOP. So, you have to follow that SOP so that you can write your new SOP. So, you can use the template for analysis SOP, for your procedure SOP, for your instrument or equipment SOP. Or if any question is there, you can ask your quality project team. And it will so here is lab manager, he will clearly describe what is the task of that staff member by writing SOP. You have to make a smart appointment with a different staff member when to finish that particular task to keep the process going. So there should be some leader that will help you. Similarly, madam always, once we start some task, madam always push us to complete that task. Similarly, there should be someone who will follow each and everything. Then, again, that whatever the SOP is prepared, it should be revised and approved. And SOP is finished now. Finish it. The SOP is finished. It means it is not, the meaning is not that your work is completed. You have to store it, or you have to, first of all, you have to read it, you have to understand it, and you have to present an SOP and monitor SOP reading. So here, what is the meaning of read, understand, present, and monitor? So the SOP is prepared. You have to present that SOP to the technician, tell them to read it, understand it, and if there is a doubt, they can present that SOP and monitor that technician is continuously following that SOP. You have to monitor that. If he is not following SOP, what is the meaning of writing SOP? You have to monitor that technician is following the team continuously using that SOP, using checklist. So you have to monitor that is important task. And remind them that you have to use SOP by doing any procedure. Even though you are expert, intelligent, still you have to follow SOP. And there should be a periodic reviewing of that SOP should be done, depending upon the requirement. So here this is the SOP book, and this SOP book in which where you can write first page, you write a general SOP, standard operating procedure, that is common general lab. Then your department-wise SOPs like biochemistry, metallurgy, serology, you can write with your page number. Then acknowledgement, acronyms, any term is there, you can explain that term. Now here, this is your index where the procedure is written, or procedure is done. It is SOP number 1, version number 4, and this is the procedure. Okay. Again, here you can see the SOP, different type of SOP for different department. So this is the first page of your SOP where the name of department, lab, what is the procedure is there, what is the code, who prepared, who revised, who approved, where it is the signature of that particular SOP. So signature for approval, it should be there. You can see what are the steps involved in doing some tasks like the standard operating procedures for blood collection in adult. What is the objective? Who is going to perform that task? What safety precaution you have to take while doing that particular task? What is the procedure here? What precaution you have to take while doing adult phlebotomy, for motor phlebotomy, and ultimately at the end, from where you have taken this, from where you have taken this data from the, if it didn't book any online material there, you have to write in reference. Similarly, this is for criteria for rejecting laboratory specimens. It's again same thing. If I take it, you have to write reference. This is all about SOP, how to write, how to apply, how to save time in your lab. Everything is given this SOP. So here you can write SOP. So there is no such format for SOP. SOP it should come from your inner side. Inner side is your full knowledge, your knowledge by preparing any food. If you are following the steps are okay. But whatever, suppose you have to make some input in that so that the food will become tasty. Similarly, if you want the good SOP, it should come from inner side so that your SOP it will be clear, and that SOP which is at the end, which is formed, which is created, will be useful for everyone. Thank you.